Niggas on the block, trying to cop. Older niggas trying to stop. How we living? They was giving nothing but blurry visions. You know niggas, we don't listen. We was hoeing, stopping visions. Now we missing all the gang. 103rd lane of fame. We just want.
Good morning, guys. Some of you may know me as Benzie Talik. Some of you may know me as Straw Hat Benzie, which currently I don't have my straw hat on, so I had to, put my little one-piece little robe thing on. And as you can see in the title, I just have a lot of information to give you guys, and I just want to let you guys know what's been going on and what will be going on. Say that. This is my second video, just so you guys know. I did do a first one. This is my second take due to mic'd up issues, so I hope this one comes out better. I had to move the mics and even the camera a little bit closer to myself. But let's go ahead and get into this. So first off, I want to let it be known, where have I been? What have I been up to? Why I haven't been posting? So where have I been? I've been here. It's really hard to elaborate on me just really being here. I've been home, guys. This is my home. This is where I've really been. As well, I've been, I'll say spending time with family here and there, and going to the YMCA. I have a lot to talk about with those things. What have I been up to? I've been playing basketball again, spending time with family, and just being here at home, family. Why haven't I been posting? So there are a numerous, and I'm sorry guys, when you got like an itch or something, or like you feel like you got to clear your eyes out or whatever. Just woke up too, by the way. I'm just making sure y'all get to see all the genuine and everything that is going on, guys. So anyways, I've been posting because for one, I'm not gonna say I've been down about posting, because that's definitely not the case. But due to the fact that I just gotta get some things fixed up, because I don't know, in a sense, don't feel safe trying to do so. If you catch my vibe, I don't feel safe, using my stuff. So I gotta get I'm not afraid to say that. So yeah, that kind of slowed me down, as well as there's just been, I think I've put in too many things on my plate that I cannot eat. So you eating dinner and you got maybe 3-4 different things, but then you put too much of it on that plate. That's pretty much what I've hit. So it's like a wall as well that I've hit due to that. It's like, all right, I'm doing this. All right, I'm doing that. Oh, I'm doing this and that too. And now I have to maintain every single one of these things. I got to jump around here and there trying to figure it out. And that's pretty much what I was doing. And I, in a sense, burnt myself out. And it's like I hit a wall, and I need to figure out how to surpass that wall and be able to still be me. Calm, cool, collected, got some energy. I'm not tired. I'm not gassing myself out, being all tired from doing all these different, categories of things. And, if you've been here and been seeing what I've been doing, let's just say this whole year, I've jumped from so many different things that it's like, yeah, I'm being consistent posting, but I'm not being consistent on what I'm posting with. And that's something that I'm going to try to pride myself on for 2025. So let's just talk about this year first. So this year, if I'm not mistaken, I believe I started off this year trying to do Tekken videos, 2K videos. I was doing vlogs more so in the beginning of the year. Happy that I'm able to say that now because I did not say that in the first video. But vlogs, let me see what else. Oh, I was doing Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Did Poppy? Well, no, I think Poppy Playtime may have been the end of last year, but then again, may have played it this year. So I'll just say it: Poppy Playtime, Resident Evil. Look, I'm counting on my fingers of the things that I've been doing. Let me see. Yes, everything with the whole dream and all that. So, all right. So anyway, reactions. Let's see. Oh, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Black Ops. Let's just say Call of Duty in general. Oh, X Defiant. I was doing that. So look, we already at 10 things, and I can still go. Life is Strange. That's 11. We were making some of those. When I say we, I mean me and my wife. We were doing that, or like anybody that was currently with the team and that was helping with any of those videos or was featured in those videos, or if it was like my brothers or friends or anything. Shout out to those who were able to participate in those videos. Let me see what else. I say reactions, and if I didn't say reactions. So that's 11 or 12. Oh, I was doing basketball videos, so that's 12 or 13. Yeah. So to sum that up, it may not even be everything, but The Sims, that's something else. But all right, anyways, to continue on with this, so it won't be like I'm yapping. And I know there's gonna be a lot of people who will watch this in the future or present, as well as people who don't care to watch or hear this, and they might even consider that I'm yapping. But it's an informational video, and I just want to give you guys an update on Straw Hat Benzie Talib. So I appreciate you guys who's sticking it out, and all that good stuff. Thank you. And for all those who be on that pause shit and all that, I'm not one of those guys. So,
but before I go, I just want to get this off my chest. That shit was not my fault. Y'all are trash. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Y'all are trash. Like, y'all are so trash. I want you to know that I'm talking to you. So I'm going to say your name. Then I'm going to call you trash.
If you with all that, pause. He said, stick that. I don't care, man. I don't do that shit, man. I'm about to be 30. Coming up soon, man. I'm about to be 30. I don't got time for that shit no more, man. Y'all keep that shit with the younger generation. I'm a 90s baby, alright? So, yeah. Those were a lot of different things. That was 13, 14 different things on my plate of food that I was trying to eat. And clearly things fell off as the year went on, and it just did not work out that way. Let me check and make sure everything's still recording. Alright, we're good. So, yeah. All those things definitely slowed me down, and I've been hitting walls and everything. So we're gonna minimize that for 2025, and I guess I might as well get to the big announcements. So, there's going to be 3 things that I'm going to focus on next year for Benzie Talib channel. And with this big announcement, I'll knock that out first, and then I'm going to give you another one. So the three things that's going to be happening for 2025 that I'm going to primarily work on for the Business channel is basketball. I joined a men's league team for the YMCA. The YMCA stands for, if I'm not mistaken, the Young Men's Christian Association. Which people be like, the YMCA stands for Young Men's Association. But there be women in there, then there, it'd be different ages, not just young men in there. Yes, it was founded back in the, I believe it was sometime in 1800s or the early 1900s. And they did used to, focus on specifically that, but it has changed throughout time, and the times have changed. So the YMCA pretty much is for everybody at this point. There's so many different things that they provide for those who, at this point is really just for like working out and different aspects of, whatever you do. And yeah, I'm in a men's league there. So shout out to me, shout out to the team. And when I say I'll be focusing on basketball with that for the channel, one of my closer friends on the team pretty much suggested, because he knew about me, and has been in videos where I recorded us playing basketball games. And it was just like pickup games or whatever. And he suggested, like, all right, well, how about you record our actual games for men's league, and we can use this for not only just having it on your channel and others seeing, like, who knows, it can help boost and promote YMCA in the long run. I know I don't have the biggest name, but who knows where this can go, as well as just having us out there, and people gonna be able to see us play basketball. And then thirdly, we'll be able to watch our own film. That's my son, guys, if y'all heard him. But we'll be able to watch our own film and make improvements as a team and as individuals to be able to fix certain things that may or may not have went wrong in our basketball games. So that's that. So that's one. Second thing that I'll be focusing on for the Benzie Talib channel for 2025 is short films and skits. So there are projects that I have lined up, and I almost began one pretty much this fall of this year, and it didn't pan out how, things happen, life happened, it just didn't pan out. So I'm going to strictly and more firmly try to get the ball rolling on that again, and get my short films and skits going. Shout out to RDC, man. They were definitely a big inspiration on me wanting to do that. And if you have a creative mind, the opportunities are endless. They are endless when it comes to this. So I'm definitely going to try to make that happen. I don't want to spoil anything, so when it happens, it happens. But just know that there are projects on the way for short films and skits. So that's 2. 3 is I still haven't picked, because they're going to be, and I got this idea just from watching Kai Cenat. Shout out to him. He's doing great things. He's one of the, if not the GOAT when it comes to this streaming stuff. Definitely for Twitch, I'll say that much, because there are other names like Speed, and there's other people out there on the streaming. But yeah, they're gonna be. I'm gonna have 3 categories, and I have to do this before the end of the year and pick. And then once next year comes, I have to like really bust my butt on it year round. And that's for all of these 3 things that I'll be doing for 2025 on the channel. Sorry, getting tongue-tied. So far, the only thing I have out of the 3 categories that I'm gonna pick from is fitness, which that will fall in line with basketball, and I guess anything else that I do that has to do with fitness. But I haven't picked yet, but that's just one of the 3. I still have to pick 2 other categories, and then from those 3 I'll pick. I don't know. I might have to roll a dice on it, or I don't know, spin the wheel. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, that is going to be the third thing that I'll be working on solely for the Men's League channel. If anything else were to happen, you'll if you're watching and you're seeing this, and at when that time comes and you're watching what I'm doing and what's going on as well, you will see, oh, even though he said these are the three things he's solely working on, how he got this going on. So who knows, man? First video I didn't say this. Second video I'm gonna say it, or second take I'll say. Never say never, but I know for sure there will be three things on the channel. Now, the next big announcement, and it's not going to be off this channel, but I am promoting it on this channel now because it's gonna be an all together kind of thing when it comes down to it, mentally. And the crew, the gang, the family, the friends, the partners, business partners, all of that. There's a podcast on the way. What's the name of it? I'm not even gonna say it out my mouth. I'm just gonna put it right here for you guys. So with that being said, be prepared for that. I've been working behind the scenes on that. That's another reason why I haven't been posting a lot as of the last 3-4 weeks ish. Yeah, so get ready for that. This is something that I can't say I've always dreamed of, but it's something where I felt like, due to, and this is for any of those, this is just kind of giving just a little pinch of what you're going to be looking for in this podcast. I'm doing this for one, I feel like to be able to create and have a better relationship, because this is where it's going to start off with family and friends. If it grows, then it grows, so I'll never say never on it. But for the beginning part and for the starting of this, family and friends, for any of those who feel like they have a story or anything that they want to talk about, we're going to talk about it. If you want to talk about it, it's to your jurisdiction. I can't make you do anything you don't want to do. If you have accepted already being on the podcast, the show, whatever you want to consider it, be on the lookout and be prepared. Just be prepared. Prepare yourself. I'll do my homework, do yours as well. But yeah, man, for any of those who feel like, they got a story to tell and they want to tell a story, let's go ahead. Let's talk about it. Let's nitpick. Or if we're not nitpicking, let's talk about it all. So that's one thing that we'll be doing as well. We'll just be talking about things that, we have common interest in, whether if it's it's gonna be lifestyle things where there has to be some kind of common interest. I know for sure sports will be talked about. Who knows, we'll even be talking about what's being done in general. And when I say what's being done in general, I mean all of the things that I've been doing when it comes to the video making and stuff. It's not just for me to be straight, like, in a sense, interviewing someone. Hell, they might even come in, come prepared, like I said, have their homework done, and they may have questions for me that I can answer. And it, like, depending on, who it is and how things go, I'll say that I won't put a threshold, or I won't put a limit to what can be done on the pod. So we can go here, and I'm not saying that like going here like, oh, we going at it kind of thing, but we can go here and talk about things, or we can we can keep it at the mid level on whatever we're talking about, or we can just talk about some low, keeping ourselves out out of harm's way all the time. Like, you know, we going from the low end to the high end. We going from the bottom to the top. Feel me? If we gotta talk about things that were like at climax in our life, we'll talk about it. If not, as well, this is just also for, like, you know, shout out to all of those who definitely follow and leads the way for mental awareness. I'm definitely one of those who deal with PTSD, and I have like some mental things, like paranoia, things of that sort. So it's like for those family and friends, that's, you know, that's what it's gonna start off with. You know, we're gonna put ourselves in a safe place. I want it to feel like it's a safe place to be able to talk about things, and, you know, just be able to keep it going that way. So yeah, that's going to not be on the Benz Leaks Elite channel. It's going to be on the channel of its own as well. We're going to be working on trying to get it on Spotify and anything else that we can possibly get it on. Definitely, if, you know, we start growing and, you know, it's very consistent and good. So that's that. So that's for the announcement, guys. Now let's move on to, and I'm gonna consider this a section of, I guess in a sense, just trying to talk about why I'm doing YouTube, and then I'm gonna like try to, in a sense, I'm gonna like add it in with it, whether if it's in the beginning, middle, or end of me talking about this, being motivational as I possibly can be, just from my point of views and what I've dealt with personally with being on YouTube. So let's begin. So I have been here on YouTube since November of 2009, and now it's November 2024. So I've probably hit my anniversary now of being on YouTube for 15 years. So let's clap it up. It's been a wild 15 years on YouTube, I'll say that. YouTube has definitely grown within 15 years, and it is nowhere near what it is. And, you know, back then I couldn't seriously tell anyone why I started YouTube. I mean, I was freaking 11, 12 years old. So what would 11 or 12 year old with a YouTube that's not on the level that it's on now really be able to say, oh, this is why I'm doing YouTube? Definitely if YouTube didn't have the avenues that it has given so many different content creators now, you know? So with that being said, yeah, I started back then, and I was just like, oh, I'm gonna put a video on YouTube. YouTube has videos where people, you know, they post videos on YouTube, and people likes them and watches them. I thought that's what it was all about. Then it grew to what it is now. You can make money off of YouTube, etc., etc. Sponsorships, opportunities are endless, right? So one thing I will say, and not only that I believe, but I've as well heard from other content creators, is in the current day for YouTube, if you're only doing it for that check, I believe myself personally, you're doing it for the wrong reason. But if you're doing it because you actually have that passion, that heart, this is what you really love to do, this is what you really want people to see, not just for money purposes or anything else that can come along with it, YouTube may be for you. As well as if you are one of those who's not afraid to be in front of the camera, and, you know, like how I'm doing, like I don't have this written down where I'm just reading the script on what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to look, how everything is going to be like presented. Like I can't sit here and be like, oh, well, I knew I was going to get tongue tied. You know, like it's very genuine. So you got to be one of those. Me personally, I believe you have to be one of those who's not afraid to be on the camera, not afraid to be yourself and genuine. Can't be afraid of, messing up on camera. It happens. And then if you even post the mess up, it shows like, I'm not perfect. Everything didn't go as planned. Or even if like you're not afraid to have like my first technical short film, put the bloopers in at the end or in the beginning and be like, hey, you just showing people like, yeah, I messed up this many times for real. It really wasn't this clear cut. It's never clear cut doing this stuff. You always can get very good, very, very good. And it could look like, you just one of those people who don't mess up, but it happens. It's growth. But anyways, yeah, I do this shit, man. I do this shit, and I've been doing this shit because, at that time, the passion wasn't as high. But as time went on, and YouTube has grown, and I just start noticing more and more, like, dang, I like making vlogs. I like, at times when I used to do public interviews, I like doing reactions. I like doing reviews. Oh man, I like streaming Fortnite when I was like really into streaming Fortnite. I like streaming 2K. I like streaming this. I like streaming that. It's like you like it, and then the like grows into loving it. And I grew to love this. I really love this shit, man. So hey, just again, if you made it this far, go ahead and like and subscribe and turn on your notification bell. You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you made it this far, even if you skipped to be this far in the video, I appreciate you. And hopefully you don't consider me yapping. It's really just a informational and a update on Benzie Talik and things. Yeah. So I'm gonna talk about some things that as well made me realize like, oh, this is something that really is like it's something that I love. Like, this is why I'm growing into the love, and this is what these are things that may have put me in the places of where and why I like doing these videos and making videos. So fun fact. So my mother and my father, in their own fields of how they did it, they recorded videos back in the early 2000s, 1990s, and stuff like that. Old, but they used to have the video camcorders and whatnot, and just had the little cameras and stuff. You can put them on a tripod and stuff. That was my dad. My mom, she had her camcorder, the one where you got like the little strap on the side holding it, and you looking in with your eye, you recording everything. And like, she always did it around the times where it was always like Christmases and Thanksgivings, and it just like Easter's. Like, it was always a holiday going on more so, where my mom was just really into that. So shout out to you, mom. Shout out to you, dad. Love you guys for inspiring me to do what I do now, following in you guys' footsteps. And as well, like my dad had a talk show, radio talk show, and podcast. The comparisons is kind of like, so I believe he's still doing podcasts to this day. So definitely grateful that the passion is still there and it's still being done, and I'm able to follow in certain footsteps of those things. But yeah, those are things that made me and helped me realize, like, dang man, like father like son, right? Like mother like son when it comes to things. Like, it's crazy, man. So it's just crazy how things come around. And let me check the camera. How things come around in full circle, and it just works out that way. The time is about the same time as the first video that I made, and hopefully it sounds way better since I got a mic right here closer to me if you can see it. And as well, I have a mic up here on the tripod that's holding the phone, and I'm trying to project my voice, and hopefully this mic right here is picking me up. Anyways, I pray this video comes out way better with you guys being able to hear me. So yeah, I gave you guys the big announcements, where I've been, what I've been doing, what's going on, why I haven't been posting, what's to come. So I think I did pretty good, guys. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, or whatever parts of the video you watched, or if you watched the whole video. With that being said, Straw Hat Benzie, Ben Salik, we are getting up out of here. I'm getting up out of here. I'm talking as if it's like I'm a whole nother person or something like that. It's me. So, but no, before I do that, one more thing. I feel wrong if I don't. I want to give a special thanks and shout out to Hi Sanat, of course. Ice Show Speed, RDC Road 1, The Next Chapter. Everybody who's in the next chapter. I don't even want to single anybody out. If I start saying one name and I don't say all of them, it could be messy in the future. Because I don't know if I ever meet these guys. It'd be great if I do, but you know how that goes. And that's exactly as well why I say RDC Road 1, which I've met almost everybody from RDC Road 1, and it was spectacular, man. Shout out to you guys, man. DreamCon for 2024 was a movie. I want to shout out my friends and family. I'm not about to be throwing names on it, because again, that can end up in oh, you didn't throw my name in the video. So yeah, shout out to all of you guys. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Life can only go up from here, man. It can as well go down, but you know the sayings. Expect the worst, but hope for the best. Stay blessed. We out of here, y'all. Hope you guys enjoy.